So Scott Frost on giving up offensive play calling duties. Now keep in mind, there is a quote down here that is absolutely, positively going to make you just pull all of your hair out. What is up, everybody? It is Jake with Master of Football, back at it again. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to be up to date on all things EA college football and get a lot of college football videos, subscribe to this channel right now. I also do some pro football and some Madden videos as well. Please hit that red subscribe button, okay? Request for 1K. We're almost there. All right, hit that red subscribe button. It's free for you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. All that stuff drives engagement and helps out the channel a ton. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys, college football week 0 just ended, and oh boy, we got to talk about something. So first of all, there was a big game in Dublin, Ireland, Aviva Stadium. I made a video about it, Northwestern versus Nebraska, a Big Ten West matchup. Now, I want to make sure I can set the stage for the game that happened there. Most of you probably know the outcome and the result of the game. I do want to make sure that we go over something about the previous history with this game and why this game was much, much different in multiple ways. First of all, let's go over that 2021 matchup between Nebraska and Northwestern. So here we are with the last season's game in Nebraska versus Northwestern. Nebraska hosts, and as you see here, 56-7. You'll see here that the stats were rather particular here, where, the Northwestern Wildcats, they had 26 carries for 37 yards, 1.4 yards per carry, and then on Nebraska's rushing offense was 53 carries for 427 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. Xavier Betts, 83-yard run. Ramir Johnson, 12 for 74. Jaquez Yant, 13 for 127. 400 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns. Adrian Martinez also added 1 in the air. So this is what they're coming off of last season. Let's step into the shoes now to see what actually happened this year and how it seemed like two completely different teams year to year. Let's get into that game that happened just this last weekend. And boom, here we go. Northwestern rallies past Nebraska 31-28 in the opener in Dublin. Come down here, we check this out. Scott Frost isn't calling plays on offense this season. However, the embattled Nebraska coach still made the biggest decision in the Saturday's 31-28 loss to Northwestern in Ireland. He ordered an onside kick and it didn't work. Now he's facing even more pressure with Nebraska's losing streak at 7 games. Yeah, it's at 7 games, and it doesn't make any sense when you look at it. This is the second team from Illinois you've lost to in just goofy, situations. Last year they played Illinois. They shouldn't have lost that game, but they just come out and just lay a dud, and it just wasn't really a good situation there. You see Ryan Helinski threw for 314, 2 touchdowns. There was 43,000 fans. Okay, good. There was a lot of red there. But I think the bigger issue is come up here and let's check out the box score, because it really tells the tale that Nebraska football has gone under a lot of changes, and really a lot of the changes that helped you out last season were changed and they didn't help out this season. So you come down here, you check this out. Northwestern rushing, remember they had 1.5 yards per carry, 47 carries, 214, 4.6 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. 200 yards rushing, I don't care what level of football you're at, that's not good. And then 314 passing through the air, 528 yards. That's not a good defensive output. And then you come over here and see what Nebraska, remember, Nebraska had 400 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns last year. They had 110 and 3 touchdowns. That's not bad. 3.5 yards per carry is not great. Casey Thompson did have 355 passing, 1 touchdown really early in the game, but they just weren't able to do it. And everybody comes back to that onside kick. They were leading the game. They called the onside kick. It didn't work. And then they come back and they eventually lose that game. So it's just, it's just so aggravating, man. So it said right here, he says, I made that call, so that's on me. He said of the decision, Huskers took the 28, so they're up 21-17. They go ahead and then they score a touchdown, a onside kick very next at that point in the game. I thought all the momentum was on our side. I thought if we got it, we could end the game. Yeah, dude, but you didn't, and then you just let them back. You can't foresee them scoring 14 straight, not sputtering after we played so well to start the second half. Again, those are excuses. If I had to do it all over it, I wouldn't make that call. And it just seems like that is the narrative. Keep on going. Remember, he said right there that he took away play calling duties from here. Let's read this article from the 25th, a couple days before the game, because it's just going to make you just going to make you pull your hair out. Scott Frost details new sideline role handing over play calling duties. Remember, so 8:25, just a couple days before the game. With pressure mounting to produce results at Nebraska, Scott Frost hired Mark Whipple as offensive coordinator and handed over play calling duties for the 2022 season. Known for his offense over the years, it was a major step by the head coach to create change with the Cornhuskers before time ran down. So he says here, it'll be a different experience for me, but everybody else is going to be doing exactly what they've always done and what they're good at. So I'm going to trust that and try to help where I can with more than one phase. So Scott Frost on giving up offensive play calling duties. Now keep in mind, there is a quote down here that is absolutely, positively going to make you just pull all of your hair out. So here is the quote. I'll be able to go over and help with the special teams as they're taking the field, help make some of those decisions and be able to watch the game more on both sides of the ball. So again, help with special teams and make some of those decisions. So this, unfortunately, as much as you want to say like, okay, so yeah, it was just a bad situation, it was. But he put himself in the situation and he was like, you know what, we're gonna go out, it didn't work. It's in the fact that we have such a narrative behind this team and behind the fact that this team just always seems like they underachieve. It just, that right there, that quote, help with the special teams as they take the field and help with some of those decisions, that's going to burn them for a couple weeks. Now, looking forward, now if you see this here, so here's where I'm going to show a little bit of we look back to look forward too, because they lost a team to an Illinois team week 1. They have North Dakota and Georgia Southern. I anticipate they're going to come out and they're roll those two. Oklahoma at home. Man, Oklahoma at home. So last year they played at Oklahoma. They gave them a pretty good game. But remember, check out last season's schedule too, because you see how it kind of stacks up. The last season, come out, lose to Illinois, and then they beat Fordham, they beat Buffalo, they lose to Oklahoma. They played them pretty good. Lose to Michigan State in overtime, destroy Northwestern, lose to Michigan in a close game, lose to Minnesota in a close game, lose to Purdue, lose to Ohio State. Ugh, gosh. But let's go back and let's see where they're heading for in the future with this season's schedule. So like I said, Oklahoma, this is going to be an interesting game. New head coach over there. And then Indiana at Rutgers, Purdue. So reasonable, not soft, but a softer section of the schedule right here. This Purdue game is always going to be an issue. I swear Purdue always springs one on somebody. And then you get down here, and this is where it gets really, really tough. So you've got Illinois. Hopefully they can win that game, and they go Minnesota, at Michigan, Wisconsin, at Iowa. That Iowa is going to be a madhouse. It always is. So I don't know, man. Do you see 6 wins on there? 6-5 the rest of the way? I don't know, man, but I don't know. I don't know what to make of them, man. I don't know. I mean, Frost, what's your guys' opinion? Do you think he's going to make it through the season? Do you think this team's going to turn it around? Get in the comments right now. Let me know what you guys think of Nebraska football going forward. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. I am out.